Doc with Shiftmaster again. I want to kind of highlight a few things and touch base with all you folks out there that are looking at this. I guess you can tell by the sweat on my face we've been working from can to can on these shifters. It's a big deal to us because we want to make sure that you get the absolute best quality that man can make. We want it to make it look like it was made in Japan instead of the United States, which means quality is much higher. If we can zoom in on this slug that this 500 shifter is made from. Just want to touch base with all you folks about this patent stamp on here. We have had some people that have tried to move in on the territory of these shifters and create some counterfeits for us. If you're dissatisfied with the counterfeit that you ordered from them, I guarantee if you order one of ours, you will not be disappointed. Each one of our shifters are fitted onto a working unit to make sure that the fit is correct, the look is correct, every bend is correct. We're not going to send you something we wouldn't use ourselves. In fact, this ATV here is ours. We bought it brand new. It's got some 250 hours on it, I suppose. I think I'm right about that. It hasn't had any ES issues unless we let the battery go down over the wintertime when we don't use it. Other than that, it just hasn't had any ES problems. We've been very fortunate with it. We ourselves have the same problems you do with ATVs. It's just easier for us to get around it. I'm going to move this around so you can get a good look at it. This is one that will only fit the 500s. Will not fit the 250 through 450. Different design altogether. We're proud of all our designs that we've ever built. I think I'm more proud of this one though. The flat bar that it's made with. Very, very heavy material. This is not cheap material here. This is stuff that we have cut. We have it cut at the steel company, and they ship it to us in good condition, and we put it in the CNC, and it bends it up, and we simply do the rest of the machine work. A lot of machine work has to be done on this piece here. It's a lot more than people realize to make it as perfect as it needs to be so it lays square on the shaft. You just have to see one built to understand how much love and compassion goes into one of these slugs, we call them. This is just a demo shifter. It's not one we've ever sold or, put in a bag and then took back out. This is one that we've actually had a long time and done most of our videos with this shifter, so it means an awful lot to us. It was one of our founding fathers, if you will. If you do run across one of these folks that's got the counterfeit ES bolt-on shifters, give us a call. Let us know where they're at so that we can contact our attorneys and see what's going on and maybe stop the fraud. We want to thank everybody that's bought one thus far. Business has been great. There was a time that I was down for a while due to some health issues. I really hope that I've got them under control now. You just have to order one of these in order to understand just how precision it is. I'm going to take a minute to put this thing on in front of y'all. And this shifter is just like any other 500 shifter we would sell to you even. So what we'll put on ours is the exact same product that you'll receive. You can time if you like with a wristwatch. Put it in here. Get it set up on that shaft just right. And push. And she's on there. Finger tighten your set bolt. Get you a 7/16 wrench. One turn is all it takes. And it's on there for good. We use a fine threaded bolt in this application, as with all the shifters we build, for a good reason. The machine thread will not turn loose like a coarse threaded screw will. These are all 1/4 28 screws, machined through 1/4 inch thick steel. And they're machined all the way through and threaded all the way through. The threads will never give. If you ever strip out one of our shifters due to tightening it, even with a bigger wrench, we need to know about it. If you do that and you can't use the shifter afterward because you can't tighten the bolt or whatever, you let us know. Send that shifter back to us. We'll make it right. That's a guarantee. And we got the video to back it up. You notice even on the 500 shifter, at the clearance that you have on the floorboard, it took a lot of time and energy to achieve this particular look, so that you guys with these duck boots, your water wader boots or waist high waders, red wing work boots that's got the extra large toes on them for big guys. It doesn't matter how big your foot is with one of our shifters. You're gonna have room to put your foot under the shifter comfortably. You're not gonna have to look for it. There'll be enough space to put your foot in the dark and know you're under it. I guess I've about crossed all the bridges on this one. I'm gonna turn the ignition switch on and let you see this shifter in motion. There again, our ES does work unless the battery's down. Now, if you choose to use your ES, your switches on the handlebars, it's not a problem. You can leave our shifter bolted to the shaft the entire time that you're using the buttons. And our shifter will rock up and down according to which button you mash on the handlebars. It's pretty cool to watch. Now, the hand shift version to this will become a different part number now. So you need to let us know if your feet are impaired and you can't use your feet anymore or your legs are weak, so that we can send you a bolt-on hand shifter for your 500. I think in the past there's been a great deal of controversy over the damage that a bolt-on shifter will do to a Honda ES. I think I dare to say that we have built more Honda ES transmissions and servo parts than anybody in the business. And I think I can cover most every state in the United States to say that. Where we see the most failure at is not where a hand shifter or a foot shifter has been bolted to an ES. The problems come in through the torque off the little electric motor that Honda uses as their shift servo motor. The gear reduction on it is geared so low that it actually breaks apart the shift mechanism inside behind the centrifugal clutch in the lower part of the transmission in the front case. We replace hundreds every year on the ESs. But the only time we've never had to go back and replace that particular spring-loaded part, it's about $78 at most of your Honda dealers, is when one of our foot or hand shifters was used on it. We've never had to go back in there after we do this. So, keep in mind the things that you hear versus the things that are real in the world. If you do have a problem with your ES electric you'd like to talk to us about, give us a call. Tyler can lead you through each step and process that the ES takes in order to shift its gears. And he can more than likely tell you where your basic problem is so you can diagnose it yourself. A lot of the Honda shops just aren't trained to deal with this. They just haven't got the technicians to back up the sign hanging in the front. I think that'll be all for this particular video that we'll load tonight. Look for new videos, but most of all, look for the counterfeits that are out there. If you do not order a shifter from us from HondaESShifters.com, it's not a true Shiftmaster shifter. It's a counterfeit. We'll head that off when you call us about it. May even give you a finder's fee. We want you to know that we do build the best product. We'll stand behind it. We'll do our best to ship to you in 24 to 36 hours. If you have a problem or two live people that you can talk to about it, be glad to talk to you anytime, most of the day. If you have to call us at night, go ahead. We have to rest too. But we do thank you for looking at our videos. Look for new videos in the coming weeks, and we're going to update them from time to time. Let you see new people in the videos with us that are experiencing ES problems themselves, and come to us for answers. Thank you for looking.